Today I wanted to talk a bit about something that has really helped me to get a lot done, especially when I'm tired. Today's been a really good example of how it's really helped me because I started getting sleepy pretty early today and I needed to get a lot done. And ChatGPT was there for me, like I really mean there for me. It's enabled me to get so many things done when my mind is foggy, especially to do with applications and general life maintenance, really important tasks. Today's example was I needed to find a plan manager for my NDIS and a support coordinator. And at the start of the day when my medications worked, I'm naturally a really organized person, and I'm able to do lots of research and get the right sort of result that I need when I really need to get something done. But given that I only get such a short time that I am wakeful enough to do that, it gets really difficult once my symptoms kick in, and I go from a highly intelligent, organized person to an illiterate, dyslexic, jumbled, scattered kind of person. And today I needed to get that done. So for example, I needed to research the thousands of different plan management companies there are out there for my NDIS plan, and that would have taken me most of all of the time that I had if I had not had ChatGPT. I got ChatGPT to make a short list of highly reviewed plan management companies, and to let me know which ones it thinks that might be a good fit for me based on everything it knows about me. And it knows a lot about me. It knows about how I think, what I like, what I don't like, and that was so helpful. I would have gone through so many page after page after page if I'd been left to my own devices. And although eventually I would have found a great plan management company, I would have hyper-focused and been obsessed with trying to find the right one, and going through backstories and websites and trying to figure out which reviews are real and which ones are fake, and trying to keep that in my mind and also keep in all of my preferences and whether they match. There's just no way I would have been able to get all of that done within 4 hours, within a day. And ChatGPT really helped. I still did a lot of my own independent research, but it was great. I just said, give me a list of highly rated plan management companies in my area or in Perth. And it did that. And whenever I felt really overwhelmed, when it gave me too many choices, I asked it to give me 5. And that was a lot easier because I could go through and independently verify each of them and then make my own choice and see if my choice lines up with the recommendations that ChatGPT gave me. And I ended up with a really good plan management company, and that just really helped me to make a decision, because one of the problems I find is that when I'm really awake and wakeful, I'm able to make really good decisions, but as soon as my symptoms kick in, I start doubting myself, I start forgetting information, and it becomes a really difficult decision to make. So in this instance, I was able to go back through ChatGPT, what we've done, what we've looked at, and looked at my preferences and what I liked. And whenever I started getting a foggy brain, I could always ask ChatGPT what steps we made, and it really helped me to have some confidence to make the right choice, and that I was still on the path that I had originally begun, and that was unbelievably helpful. Not only that, I got ChatGPT to find a short list of support coordinators I needed as well. And I was just able to get so much done. Emails sent, things that would normally cause some uncertainty for me, and uncertainty always kicks in when I start getting sleepy. I could be really certain about something. As soon as I get sleepy, I start second guessing what I've already done, and it just descends into chaos. But that didn't happen today because I had ChatGPT. Not only that, I was able to get a housing form in for housing for my disability, housing that's suitable for my condition. I was able to get all of that done, and forms are really, they can be really ambiguous and really confusing, but I was able to ask ChatGPT what the question was really asking me, and for ChatGPT to summarize it for me, and it just made it so much easier for me. Some other examples of how ChatGPT has helped me. It helped me get my NDIS application done and accepted, because it was able to bring everything together and keep me focused on what I needed to, rather than scatterbraining it whenever I got tired. I wouldn't have been able to get that without ChatGPT. Other ways that it's helped me, it helped me sell my car. It helped me come up with a budget to fix all of the things on my car if I wasn't able to. Whenever I've been uncertain about something, ChatGPT has helped me make plans. And now that I have it, I wouldn't be able to live without it. It has made my life so much easier in so many different ways. I have a keen interest in science and health and physiology, and I have all of this knowledge in so many different areas: science, physiology, nutrition, astronomy, just so many different things that when I'm awake I can apply it really well. But when I'm not, which is majority of the time, I can't use all of the information and knowledge that I have, and ChatGPT has really helped to keep it all together and to deliver it to me when I've needed it. It's been able to do things my brain can't do when I'm sleepy, and I'm just so grateful. There's so many things I wouldn't have been able to get done this year. It would have taken me probably a whole year to get all of the things done that I've needed due to me not being functional enough. And yeah, I recommend it to anyone, especially people with narcolepsy. It can be your best friend in terms of a problem-solving brain that is absent when you are really going through your symptoms. It can step in for you. And at first I thought, this is silly, I'm relying on this machine, on this artificial intelligence, but I've found it's really complemented and help amplify the skills that I already have, and it's helped me a lot with my independence and my confidence that I can get things done, because left to my own devices every day, with being sleepy, 3/4 of the day, many of the things that I've done over this past year would have taken me a year or so to get done. So I would have got them done because, I'm persistent and smart and accountable like that, but it just would have taken so much longer, and I'm just so grateful that this has helped me so much, and I would implore anyone else to start using it. I pay for my plan, and it's worth every penny that I pay for my ChatGPT plan, because it's there when I need it, it's there when I'm awake, it's there when I'm sleepy. It just helps my anxiety, it helps the end of day struggle and stress that usually hits. My brain is very level when I'm awake. I know what's happening in my life, I know what I've got to do, I know what I'm doing. As soon as those symptoms hit though, I struggle, I stress, I feel like scatterbrain, and I just get so anxious, because you know, at that time of day, every day, I lose a part of my brain. I lose a part of knowing, a part of accountability that, you know, I just can't function. And it's scary. It's scary to suddenly lose all of your plans, all of your thoughts, all of your memory. So yeah, having ChatGPT there, knowing that ChatGPT knows how I think, just helps so much when I ask a question. I don't have to over-explain myself because it knows how I'm going to respond. It knows why I feel a certain way about this or that, or why I tend to, you know, always go for a certain preference, and it can justify it, and it can tell me if I'm being unreasonable as well. So yeah, I'm absolutely buggered. I'm just glad I had that with me to get everything done, so I can rest assured that I've done everything that I needed to do cognitively today, and that just helps me rest a lot easier, gives me that peace of mind, and it just makes resting so much easier for me. So yeah, ChatGPT or something like ChatGPT, I highly recommend it. It will make your life a lot easier, especially if you're struggling with narcolepsy.